Hi guys, so you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm AY. I'm first year medical student of LAUTECH University of Technology, Ogumosho. So if you are a returning subscriber too, you are welcome. But today's video will be basically for some set of people, because many people are requesting for the video, like those that are LAUTECH aspirants. So pretty much, if you are not a LAUTECH aspirant, I don't really think the video is for you, or if you are planning to come over to maybe anytime soon. But this is basically for those that applied for this present admission, like the present admission that's going on. So in this video, I'm going to be answering a lot of questions that is being asked by them, and also to say basic things that are needed for them to know, for you to know as a LAUTECH aspirant before you come on board. So if you are one of them, keep watching. All right, let's go. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about here is about the payments. First of all, let me congratulate you on your admission into the university. Congratulations on your admission if you've been admitted. And for those of you that are still waiting, I wish you congratulations in advance. So the basic things that is needed, the first thing is the payment of admission letter, the school admission letter. The school has its own admission letter, and which is different from JAMB admission letter. JAMB will also give you time or opportunity to print your admission letter very soon, but the first one to be printed is the school admission letter. So after printing the admission letter for the school, that's when you'll be able to pay your acceptance fee. And note that this acceptance fee is always within 14 days. Like, there is always a speculated time for you to make the payment, so in order to make sure that your admission is not being forfeited. But though it's not, I'm not really saying maybe you should not pay within this time, but there will still be opportunity, like there will still be opportunity for you to pay even after. But just note that once you are admitted, once the portal is opened for the payment of acceptance fee, you have 2 weeks to pay, to make the payment. So anything aside 2 weeks is grace. So all right, so after that, after the acceptance, okay, the payment of admission letter is just cost for 2,800 naira. With the charges, it's 2,500 naira. But payment on LAUTECH portal always attract remitter charges. I think most of you that you are familiar with payments, you should know this. So the remitter charges is always 300 naira. Just like when you did your post UTME registration, it's actually meant to be 2,000 naira, but the remitter charge is 300, which makes it to be 2,300. So this admission letter is 2,500 naira, plus the remitter charge is 300, making it 2,800. So it now depends on the person that wants to help you to make payments, like maybe a cyber cafe or whatever. But if you do it by yourself, you will be debited 2,800. Okay, so for the acceptance fee costs 30,300 naira. 30,000 naira is for the acceptance fee, with the remitter charges, as I said earlier, 300 naira. So those are the basic things. So after the successful payment of this admission letter and acceptance fee, so you will need the receipt of your acceptance fee and your payment and your admission letter. So you print the two out and just make sure you keep them, so they will be needed in the school for certain things. So after that, you should be in school by then, or if not, so once you resume, you will be asked to do verification in school. And this verification is just to verify that, okay, your admission is certain, maybe you are not just in school. That's when they check your O level. You have to buy scratch card. You come with scratch card if you have before, but they will be selling it there, so you have to get scratch card just to confirm your O level results, whether it's certain, and if you have issues, so that's where they are going to settle all those ones out. So after that, then they will enable tuition fee. Tuition fee will be enabled after you are done with your verification. All these things is step by step. So if you did not do one, you will not be able to proceed to the other one. All right, so after your verification, the tuition fee, as you know, for the, if you did not know, the non-indigenes are meant to be paying 170,000 naira before the 25% discount of Governor Seyi Makinde. At present, the non-indigene will be paying 127,000 naira if you are not from Oyo State. Note that indigenes are only those people that come from Oyo State. So if you are an indigene, that is, you are sure of yourself that you come from Oyo State, your parents, your of origin is Oyo State, so you will be paying 105,000 naira. So with some bank extra, so that's just it by the way. So your tuition fee can be paid twice. You can make half payment by first semester and make half payment. This is another commonly asked questions, that are we going to pay 105,000 in first semester, then 105,000 in second semester? No, the tuition fee is just per year. So once you make the payment once, then it's the next year. But if you are not able opportunity to get the money, maybe because you had a lot of things you are doing, or you do not have the full money, so you can just make the half payment for the first semester. There is always space, room for half payment. So the second semester, then it will be opened back for you to make the full payment. So after that, then you can now proceed to medical fee. Like, there is what we call medical fee. So this, under this medical fee, that's what covers your medications throughout the school. If you are sick a little bit, so you can go to the school health center. So there is school health center. So in the school, I'm going to make a brief 5 seconds video of how the school health center looks like. So if you go there with your card, once you pay the medical fee, you are done with your medical clearance. So you will always take it to the school health center, and you will collect free treatment without making any payment, whereas you've made your payment during when you firstly gain admission. So that's the importance of this medical fee. So for our own set is 6,300 naira, 6,000 naira with the charges, as you know, 300 naira. But we did not know how much it's going to be pretty much for your set, because LAUTECH is a school. It's a school with a difference, let me just say it like that. So the money actually increase, like it increases year by year. So that's just it. So but the acceptance fee and the admission letter, they are actually constant. The tuition fee for now, since the governor Ayomide has reduced it, is constant. We hope he will be the next governor, because anything can happen. So but for other payments, they are increasing year by year. So out of this medical fee, so then that's when you are going to download your medical form and biodata clearance. So once you print out your biodata, there's still something we call biodata. That's when you register all your details from your primary school, secondary school. Everything is going to be there about you, just like bio data. Then all your datas are going to be there, and you are going to make a payment of 1,000 naira. Make a payment of 1,000 naira. Then you want to do your bio data. That was I'm talking about last year, like the amount you paid. So I can't say for this year, but it shouldn't be more than that. If it will be more, maybe like 200 or 500, let's say. So that's for your bio data. So you'll be given a venue on the after printing out the bio data form. So you will see where you are going, the dates that you are going to do it, and where the venue, either the LICT or the old LICT or the new LICT. The LICT is just like LAUTECH ICT Center. So you will be given, once you come on board, you will get to know all those places very well. So when you are now done with your biodata, just like I said earlier, that everything is step by step. So it is after your medical fee payment that you'll be able to do the biodata. So after you are done with the biodata is going to write completed. Then it will give you opportunity to the next step. If you did not make payments of school fees, you will not be able to do your medical fees, because they won't open the space. So they are going to open the space, but if you did not make payment for medical fee, they won't open space for you to do your biodata. So when you are done with biodata, then you are going to see completed, and that's when you will get your matriculation number. So that's when your admission, like, okay, your admission is now getting started to some extent. So even though not 100%. So once you have your matric number, then that's just like an ID number as part of the students that was admitted. So then after this, you now create your all these things that I've said earlier will be done on your admission portal. Your admission portal, the one that you use to gain admission. But the ones, like, after you are done with your biodata, then you are now a student. So you get your matriculation number already. Then your matriculation, you will be matriculated. And after your matriculation, after your biodata, then you now create student portal. Student portal is different from admission portal. So admission portal is apply.lautech.edu.ng, because I know for admission portal very well. So you get the link to register to create a student portal. So after you now create the student portal, all other things will be done on student portal, but you get to know the other things once you are in school. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the lectures, how the lectures are going to take place. Pretty much, I'm not going to say much about it, but you get to know more when you come on board. So we have basically 4 lecture theatres for 100 level. We have the FPAS, we have management, which is 1,500 lecture theatre. We have 1,200. Then we also have CFAX, which is also 1,000 lecture theatre, I think. So for the FPAS is going to be for the FBMC, the Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. And basic medical sciences are those that are doing courses like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, medicine, so MLS. Those are the 5 main departments that are there. Nursing have their faculty separately, but they are also receiving lecture in FBMS, in FPAS. So they are also categorizing that for which is Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences. So after that, we have the PASA, which are the Pure and Applied Science Student Association. So they are all the pure and applied biology, pure and applied chemistry, pure and applied physics. We have SLT, also pure and applied mathematics, earth sciences. So all those ones that deals with science. So statistics, mathematics, and other courses like that. So you will be receiving your lecture in FPAS. I'm going to show a brief video of how FPAS looks like, pretty much, if you need to know. But once you get to school, once you resume, you can just ask anybody around. It's very close to the main gate, that where is FPAS if you are from this particular department that I mentioned. So for the management are those that are commercial. If you are applied for any commercial course, just like economics, business admin, marketing, which other course? I think economics. So those are the basic courses that LAUTECH offer for commercial. So you will be receiving your own lecture at management. So, and I'm going to make a brief video of that too. So that's all for that. For CFAX, for CFAX lecture theatre, we have those that are offering agri courses, and all agri courses that are from Faculty of Agri-Economics, architecture, pretty much. So that's all for that. So, and lastly, we have 1,200 lecture theatre, 1-2, that's, we call it 1-2 generally. So that's for all engineering. If you are from elect, you are from mechanical engineering, you are from any engineering course, they are under 1. So now we have food science, nutrition and dietetics, and food science and engineering. So these courses also they receive their lecture in 1,200 lecture theatre with all engineering courses. So those are the basic things that you need to know about your where you will receive your lectures and all. We just have 4 basic lecture theatres, 3 for other departments for science, while 1 for commercial. So let me talk briefly about the CGPA 2. Well, once you come on board, so you get to know more about this. But if you are a science, like for all science courses, you are going to be offering the same courses in school for all science departments. I'm sure if you did not know this before, you are knowing it now. So, and you know that you have 4 semesters. So all science related course departments, just like all medicals, all engineering, all students of agri, and all other agri related courses. So you are going to be taking the same course throughout the first semester, and second semester there will be a little bit different, though that's only in GNS. Your GNS, so you'll be offering different course. Those that are doing medical related course will be doing things that are related to medicals and all. So pretty much we have 10 courses this. I'm coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So you have 10 courses altogether to offer in your first semester. And with your practical, this with practical, everything. You are going to offer GNS 101, MTH 101, Physics 101, Chemistry 101, Bio 101, LIB 101, FA 101, CHM 191, Bio 103, Physics 102. So the GNS 101 is 2 units, which is your general knowledge, English. The MTH 101 is 5 units. That's the one that has the highest unit. And let me just tell you this: MTH is, I'm not going to say it's hard, but it has a lot of, like, if you pass MTH, you are able to have A in your MTH, then you have, like, you already had over 1 point out of your 5.0 that you are looking for, because CGPA in LAUTECH is 5.0. So if you are able to pass this 5 unit course, or you already have one one over 1 point out of the 5 that you are looking for. So you are just going to divide the rest. I'm going to explain how the CGPA is calculated, and as well paste it on the screen while editing the video. So for physics 101 2, that's normal physics, which is 4 unit course. Chemistry 101 2, it is 4 unit course. But bio 101 is 3 units. That's the only one that is different. MTH is 5. Physics and chemistry is 4, while bio is 3, and GNS English is 2. So the FA is fine art. I'm sure you'll be surprised at what concern fine art. Yeah, I had this issue with some aspirants on my status. Anytime I'm posting stuff like fine art, and they'll be like, are we going to do fine art? Yes, you are going to do fine art. So I'm in medicine, and still we are doing fine art. So which other department is going to be exempted? So all departments are going to be doing fine art, whether you are in medicine, you are in engineering, you are in nursing, you are in whatsoever. So you are going to offer fine art, which is 2 units course. 2 units course, and that it's also much. It's not not a small thing. So CHM 191, that's the practical. Now we are talking about the practical aspect. Now all the practicals are 1 unit, and you are just going to offer 3 practicals: the chemistry, physics, and biology. So chemistry is CHM 191, then the rest, the biology, is bio 103, while physics is physics PHY 102, which all are 1 unit. The 3 practicals are 1 unit. So, and there is one last course that is very, very important, which is the 10th course. It is 0 units, but you must not fail it. It is 0 units, but you must not fail it. Or I think I could get my manual, but don't worry. So I will have shown you. The manual is also a kind of a little bit big, like it's not even close to 100 pages, and you have to read this. Question is going to come from it. I even bet this with you. The questions are going to be line by line. So you just have to read it very well and be able to answer the question. But the result is like, it has no, not like it has no event. You must not fail it, but it's not going to be calculated to your CGPA. So that's just it, by the way. All right, so the total units of all the courses you are going to be offering is 23. Remember, we have MTH, which is 5 units, physics, which is 4, making it 9, chemistry, which is 4, making it 13, and the GNS, which is 2, making it 15. Then the 3 practicals, which are 1 unit, making it 18. Then we have the FAA, which is 2, making it 22, and biology, I'm making it 20, and biology, which is 3 units, making it 23. I don't think I've missed anyone. All right, so those are for departments in sciences. But for departments in management, like all commercial courses like accounting, economics, marketing, business admin, and business management, or whatsoever. So the courses are account ACCT 101, which is account, economics 103, MGT 101, marketing, MGT 107, MGT 109, MGT 111, MKT. Okay, management is MGT. MKT is marketing 101, and GNS 105, LIB 101 2, then GNS 101. So commercial are not offering FAA. They are the only ones that are accepted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you are also going to offer 10 course. So if you are a commercial student in from the Faculty of Management Sciences, so you're also going to offer 10 courses, and the total, I think the total should be 3 plus 2 becoming 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, then 18, 20. So total of 20 unit course. All right, so how the CGPA is calculated is very simple. If you have from 100 to 70, you have A. That is our within 70 to 100, that's A in LAUTECH. So if you get 70, you usually get your A. If you have 71, you get your A. And those that have 99 too, they are going to have their A. So it just depends on you. It depends on how you can read and all. So if you have other things that you are doing aside from academics, so and you are able to read to like get like 75, well, you will also have A. And those that are not doing anything and they are reading all through their life and they are having 95, yeah, well, you are both going to have A, though it's going to be different, and it's a town that's different. Okay, so the grades for those that had between 60 to 69, those are B, which is 4 points. So if you have between 60 to 69 in any course, that's that's B. If you have between 50 to 59, that's C. So you know what the rest is going to be. So 40 to 49, D. 30 to 39, E. Then 40 to 49, D. 0 to 39 is just E. But if you have F, like anything from 0, if you have 0, that's F. No point is going to be calculated. But for E, 1 point is meant for E. If you have A, 5 points, B, 4 points, C, 3 points, D, 2 points, E, 1 point. So at least if you multiply that 1.2 with your okay, how it's been multiplied. Let me just talk about it. The points you get, if you have A now, that's 5 points multiplied by the number of units of the course. I'm going to explain. I'm just going to drop drop something on the screen that will make it to understand better. So if you have A in a course, that's 5 points you have. If you have B, you have 4 points. Then multiply by the number of units, total units of your course. So then add everything together, divide it by the total units, like the total overall unit of all the courses you are offering. So that's what your CGPA is. Let's take for the science now. If for your MTH, if you have A, let's assume you are opportunity to have A, that's 5 points times 5 units, so you have 25 points. For your GNS, if you have 5 points as A, if you scored A times 2 unit course, you have 10 points. For your BAO, if you have B, let's assume you also have A in your BAO, so that's also 5 points multiplied by 3 units. Your chemistry, you also have A, 5 points multiplied by 4 units. Your physics, you also have A, 5 points multiplied by 4 units. Your LIB is just 0 units, but even if you have A 5 times that, is also 0 points. Then for your FAA, if you have A 2, if you have A, that's also 5 points multiplied by the total units, which is 2 units. But there are some courses that it takes grace for you to have A. You don't find art deals with drawing, so not irrespective of what you draw, it depends on how they mark it that is going to determine your score. So for the practicals too, they are great. Chemistry and physics are still legit. Like I can assure you that okay, you can still have A on basis of 70%, that you can still have A. But for the biology practical is kind of, don't let me scare you, but I can say they are strict, that they are more strict. So for the practicals, you are going to offer 3 practicals each. For your biology, you will offer 3 practicals. For physics, 3 practicals. Chemistry, 3 practicals. And your biology, you are going to draw. So they will just give you, for the first semester, I think I can still remember, the first practical for biology is that you are going to draw a leaf. The second one, you will be asked to draw, I think, a microscope. Yeah, you will be given a microscope with some things. Then the third practical, that's when we did respiration, that they ask you to calculate your respiration and all. So, but the drawing, biology practical is always 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes, once they teach you everything they want to teach you, then classwork 20 minutes, and I bet it with you, it's not something that you can finish within 20 minutes, but you just have to be fast. And when you are fast with something, you can't 100% give an accurate result. So what you do that is not even accurate before, plus those that want to market, so you don't know what is in their mind. So those are the one of the things that retards that reduce the chance of having A in biology. But still, I'm not saying people do have A's, like people do have A's. So your luck and with God's grace, for all physics practicals too like that. So if you make maybe your graph and everything is not okay, or maybe your department generally you had issues. So anyhow, so after calculating all these points, after multiplying them, your points times the unit, then you add everything together divided by the total unit of your course. Remember, the total unit of science courses are 23 units. So all the points you get times the unit, add everything together, then you divide them, and that's what's going to be your CGPA at the end of the semester. So even though when you get around, you will understand better. So I think that's all. Okay, I'm going to talk about accommodation too a bit. For those of you that are asking that what about the hostel? How much is the hostel? The school does not have hostel. That's why you did not see it on the portal. If the school has hostel, you will be asked to make, there will be space for you to make payments for the hostel on the school portal. So the school did not have hostel, but there are hostels around the school that is not inside the school. Though presently they are building new hostels, but it's for your set. Even it's for the next set, well, you can't say, maybe it's going to start from the next set, and if they are going to accommodate other departments too. But we know that most universities, they mostly accommodate 100 levels into the hostel. It's very, very compulsory for all 100 levels in other schools. So I think that's what's going to happen to in LAUTECH, but it's not for your set. So you are going to get hostels around the school, and it's either you get it's in 3 places. So you can get a single room. So the single room is the one that you are going to be sharing the toilet, that maybe you just have 2 toilets for the whole room. Let's assume in the house you have like 8 rooms. So they will just give you 2, there will be 2 toilets and 2 bedrooms, and maybe 1 general kitchen or 2. So that's what all of you are going to be using. So those ones are single rooms, and the money is not that much. Within 20, 25, 30, 35, let me just say. So within 25,000 to 40,000, you get single rooms with shared kitchen and all. So, but for self-contained, so self-contained is where you are going to have your personal room, you will have your personal kitchen, you will have your personal bedroom. So those ones are self-contained, like personally, you'll be using everything, not like, okay, the same bedroom that I'm using is what someone else is using, and you will now be queuing, but it's your money that's going to speak. So those ones always cost within the range of 75,000 to 90,000. You can have those that are 90,000. It depends on how good they are actually. So it depends on how good they are, what are the things that it entails, what are the amenities that are in the hostel. So, but hostels with the agent fee and everything, if you get it through agents, so start from least 80,000 naira. So 80,000 naira, you can now be to, like, you can have a roommate that you're going to divide it to 40,000 naira. But so you are going to have water, you have basic things. But if it's not okay by you, so you can get another hostel. So for the hostels, there are agents that you can get online. So I'm going to drop my WhatsApp link to under the description, so you can just get to me. I can direct you to some agents. So, but once you are on WhatsApp groups, I'm also going to drop my WhatsApp group link on the description button, so you can just join and ask your questions or whatsoever. So you can get hostels through agents, and once you come around, so all those ones are very easy. Or you can come around, scotch with somebody for some days to get your own hostel. So that's what I did. I stayed with one of my department mates for like 2 weeks, and within that 2 weeks I was able to get my hostel, and I moved to my hostel. So those ones from 80,000, 90,000, 100,000, 120, even there are self-contained of 140, 150. So that will be very, very okay. So not just an hostel, like the water will be running, maybe it's even a new one, so everything will be cool. So it depends on how comfortable, on your comfortability, and how much money you have. So and another one is that we have 2 bedroom. If you want to collect 2 bedroom flat, so that's if you are many, like you guys are going to divide the money. So there's going to be a parlor, there's going to be everything, but it depends on the money you have. So those are the basic things to know about getting accommodation. So accommodation is also easy when the, like when some set of students are leaving the school. So by that April, the present 500 level will be leaving the school, they will be packing their load. So once you come around, you guys will see hostel, and there will be many vacant hostels starting from April, May. So it's not a big deal. So I think that's all I'm going to be talking about in this video. So if you have any question, I'm going to drop the WhatsApp group link. So do well to reach out to me once you join the group, so you have access, you can ask your question and everything. So thanks for staying by, thanks for watching. Congratulations on your admission once again. So see you in my next video.